right here. Right here. Get right here in the middle.
On the right or left side of the red carpet.
Thank you.
If you would like to upgrade to the VIP experience, VIP representative.
Picture, picture. Ah. Oh. Here. I'm scared of someone creepy. I'm trying to see if there's somewhere later. There's charging stations, people.
Mario here?
Huh? So remember right here, they got a charging station.
Is Mario and Luigi here?
Yes, Delila. Huh? That's okay. I want you to take pictures with it. I want to say to the video.
My name is Gidget, and this here is...
Nobody, do not learn my name. We will not be friends.
She's kidding.
Nope.
Come on, Chloe. We can't just ignore them. Oh,
Come on. Hi.
Alright, I'm gonna go see what's going on next door. There's a bunny rabbit who thinks he's a superhero. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine.
Oh, really? Maybe you and me are
Look, you didn't take a picture of none of this video.
If mommy's scared.
This one is stuff.
Leah.
Hello. Ooh, picture. I'll take a picture right there real quick.
Anami, don't get no shot. Don't get no shot. Huwag mo siya tumitay.
It is a kitchen. And I really hope you wipes are clean. I don't even want to tell you what happens if the secret layer gets dirty. I mean, I'll be fine, but Molly could get seriously grounded or lose cell phone privileges.
Hi, Kevin.
I mean, come on. Look at you. Now, you definitely got fleas, don't you?
I got fleas.
Because I got them too. So you can tell me.
You can remember zoom in right here.
Psych! I don't have fleas. That there was a mind game. My superior bunny brain just tricked you. Okay, so, to find you a home, we're going to need the greatest plan ever created. Luckily for you, every new plan I come up with is the new greatest plan ever created. There's an adoption event happening right now at the pet store just a few blocks away. I'm going to lead all you strays through the city. We got to hurry.
You recording?
Oh, hey, how you doing there? Hey, don't be scared. You're gonna be okay. This is cat turf, you filthy mutts.
Ladies and gentlemen, your journey has paused temporarily. Boxes will resume motion shortly.
What happened?
This is gonna be great! You're gonna be all clean and fluffy and you're no time.
Look, look at that. I can adopt you.
Boxes will resume motion shortly.
Celebration!
Yeah. Hey, how are you? We got a Mario and Luigi over here. Where's that? Hello, welcome to the neighborhood. Oh my gosh. Mario, Luigi. Love it. Big fans.
Big fan.
Love your work.
Thank
also,
you.
if you could swing by and look at the sink later.
Sink?
It'll be helpful. We got a drip. Yeah. They're the best plumbers in the neighborhood. Best. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I'm scared of Shrek. He's so cute. I want a Shrek. Okay, Universal Studios. The studios. What is this? Let's do this first. Do the studio tour in a minute.
In 2 years ago, have a roller coaster here.
Yep.
Can you come back?
Yep.
I'll be 13 by the time I drive back.
Welcome on in and have
Studio
a lovely,
tour.
wonderful day.
Thank you. Record. is where you eat it, I think. We're gonna eat here. I'm going inside the mouth.
I want to get on.
You can't get off. We have 5 more continents to visit.
At least if you're into water. I'm not sure that is water.
Mark, be quiet. We said drink the water.
Come on. 2.
We're heading over to line number 3.
3.
Line number 3.
Come on. Come on. Get under there. Come on.
Then Bob tried to frame me for robbery,
Yeah.
and he was foiled by the Simpsons. And now he's vowed to kill them all, even the baby. 6 months ago, Bob escaped from the Springfield Penitentiary. He is rumored to be in the vicinity of this park.
We're gonna get on 11.
This is where we make all the wonder and imagination that fuels our time. Hurry, put on this light vest.
Krusty, is this a nuclear reactor?
What do you know about nuclear energy, kid? Leave that to us clowns.
Mr. Krusty, sir, the reactor is terribly dangerous with the linkages, the crackages. Observe.
Tell me when Michael and his farm and I get stuck.
Oh, the growing. Now, if a human being were to enter that room, who knows what events might occur you like they could grow 50 feet tall.
I'm gonna get you a donut, maybe. Where do you get the donuts from?
Go back there.
Where?
I wanna look around.
Look around.
I can't keep driving places.
Looking for all you want. Why didn't you tell me it was down? I just want to get this over with. Oh, we got to go down. I want to do this. Let's get this over with. We can come back up. Wow, it's early. That's okay.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules. Luckily, I found this old VHS tape that has a pretty good instructional film and it's really easy to understand.
Let's go ahead, get a pair of 3D
Alright,
glasses.
folks, to everyone here, at the low line, take a look down your feet.
Let's have you guys stick around as well.
If you don't have a star on, you don't have a seat.
Let's have you guys stick around right over here.
Please make sure you have your 3D glasses in your hand. You will be needing them for this tour. And right in front of you is the red and yellow safety line. Please do not stand it. Please do not go past it. If you are standing in rows 1 and 2, you do share the same entrance. So once the tram approaches, if you're standing in row 2, that row 1 ends up first.
The tram moves suddenly. Also, be aware of loud noises. You may also be around special effects like fire.
Just can't wait to use the restroom. Pull that cord and remain seated. Please no smoking of any kind during the tour. And be prepared. The tour is going to feature loud noises, fire effects, some tram movements, and many water effects. You're going to want your cameras out for great photo opportunities, and keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. Finally, for your safety and the safety of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks during the tour. And also, a little postscript to the safety rules. Make sure you hold on tight to all your personal belongings. Everything that's important to you that you brought with you today, make sure it's very secure. All right, now let's meet the Master of Ceremonies for this special 60th anniversary edition of the studio tour. Host of the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon. Welcome aboard the world famous studio tour. I know what you're thinking. Why the tub? Well, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. That's right, 60 years of glitz, glamour, and our own great white shark. As we celebrate our diamond anniversary today, we'll pay tribute to Universal's past, take you behind the scenes to discover why this studio tour is world famous. So whether this is your first visit or your 60th, get ready for fun, excitement, and experience like no other.
Thank you, Jimmy. On March 15th, 1915, our founder, Carl Lemley, opened our studio to the public so they could watch silent films as they were being made. You guys can walk from set to set, marveling at the new technology involved in filmmaking. But with the dawn of the sound film era and the need for quiet on the set, the original walking tour ended. In the 1960s, under the leadership of company chairman Lou Wasserman, executive Al Gorskin, and Jake Stein, the idea of reviving the tour began when the Grey Line bus tours originating in Hollywood would make a stop at our gates. Then on July 15th, 1964, the first of our red, white, candy-striped Glamor Trams took 67 passengers on a 2-hour tour of the lot, and the world-famous studio tour was born. It started with 2 guides, 2 drivers, and 1 ticket seller working out of a trailer on Lancashire Boulevard. From there, the tour grew with fantastic one-of-a-kind Hollywood elements like the burning
It's probably
house
with
and
911.
local attractions that bring us part of the lot back in the 1970s.
That's a real fire station. That's not a set.
Driving on one of the newest vehicles in our fleet of tour vehicles, the electric tram. It gets its power from wireless inductive charging pads, just like the chargers on your phone, only much larger. And just like an electric tram, we have regenerative braking. So every time we go down the hill, like right now, we're building a charge. Our original trams were called Glamor Trams. They were red, white, candy striped, as I mentioned earlier. In 1983, we upgraded to super trams, allowing for more guests to experience more thrills. And in the year 2000, we added onboard video, turning the tram into a movie theater on wheels. Now our tram is getting to the bottom of the timeline. We have lovely posters on the Universal timeline representing a few of the thousands of movies we made over the years, including 2 of our newer hits, the Mario Brothers movie, presumably the Super Mario Brothers movie, and Oppenheimer. You'll see those posters at the bottom of the timeline. Also, as we get to the bottom of the timeline, we're entering the front lot of our studio where we keep most of our sound stages. You're going to see a lot of them down here. On the outside, sound stages look kind of like warehouses, but on the inside, they can be turned into any world a filmmaker or TV show needs, like Stage 11, just up ahead to the left. That's been used in films like Bird Box with Sandra Bullock and The Amazing Spider-Man. The NBC comedy series Grand Crew with Nicole Byer, also filmed in there recently. To the right, we have the backside of Super Nintendo World. This space was once home to the Office of Costume Design and Legend Eden Head in the 60s and 70s. On the studio tour, guests moved off and trained in the touring office. In the 1980s, this area to the right was turned into the preview center. Again, guests would get off the tram and enjoy attractions like the special effects stage. On the left, coming up, stages 8 and 7. Currently home to the Peacock streaming series Bel Air. It's a dramatic reimagining of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. 2 stars of that show are our next 60th anniversary guests. It's Jabari Banks and Ollie Sholatin.
We're leaving the theme park behind and entering the front lot where real Hollywood magic is made. How? Well, inside the sound stages that surrounds us, we can create any kind of environment the script demands.
For the past 60 years, studio tour visitors have driven right by these buildings, and inside these walls, the sets from your favorite TV shows, movies, and transported audiences anywhere the imagination can take you, even to a palatial mansion in Bel Air.
When we film Bel Air, we love coming out to the sound stages and seeing the trams filled with exciting guests as they drive by.
So, keep an eye out.
You never know who
or what
you'll see on the studio tour.
Miller also films at stage 14 over on the left-hand side. Big movies are filmed in there as well, though. In the original Jurassic Park, the scene where the Brachiosaurus seizes on the children filmed in that stage. And in Apollo 13, all of the mission control scenes filmed in there. The past few years, though, been very TV-centric on the front lawn. A show called Based on a True Story, starring Caleb Cuoco from Big Bang Theory. He's been filming in stages 16 and 17 on the right. Before that, these two stages were home to Never Have I Ever, a comedy series created by Mindy Kaling and starring my trainee Raman Krishnan. All 4 seasons of that show stream on Netflix. It's a very funny show. I highly recommend it. Now, we also have a celebrity sighting for you coming up on the right. We've got some minions. They're pointing the way to the offices of Illumination Entertainment. And that company is our next 60th guest. He's going to tell you about some bungalows coming up on the left.
Early days of the studio, these bungalows were used as dressing rooms to the stars of Hollywood's golden age. Now, they're used as offices where some of Hollywood's top directors, writers work their magic to get a production ready. Company Illumination. At Illumination, we've made some of the most successful animated films in box office history, including Despicable Me, The Lorax, The Secret Life of Pets, Minions, Sing, The Grinch, and the Super Mario Brothers movie. And the team is hard at work again as we launch our next film, Despicable Me 4.
Hello, everybody, there's my boy. I know you love your dada. Go on, say it. Yes, of course he loves you. He just doesn't show it on his face. Don't make a body like that.
And then film Despicable Me 4 hits theaters July 3rd. The company behind it, Illumination, again have offices in these bungalows on the left. The bungalows are also home to Mark Platt Productions. They're bringing the musical Wicked to the big screen. It's going to be in 2 parts, and will star Cynthia Erivo and Academy Award winner Michelle Yeoh. So we've been checking out the front lot, but our master of ceremonies, Jimmy Fallon, is going to introduce this next area we're heading into.
We're about to cross the imaginary boundary onto the back lot, where we have exterior sets for many updates. Over the last 60 years, studio tour guests have seen these locations turned into big cities, quiet suburbs, even that guy's hometown, and that guy, for countless movies and TV shows. This is Universal's Metro Sets.
Thank you, Jimmy. All right, as we round the corner here, the Metro sets will begin to reveal themselves. Coming up on the right, they begin with actually a photo of a city skyline. This is actually a composite of buildings from different cities, not just one. And then that'll give way to the standing sets here in the Metro set area. We've got about 4 acres here of city settings for filmmakers to choose from big city sets to small town areas. We have back alleyways, we have a theater district. A lot of these sets are facades. That's when we just build the front and the sides of the structure, just where the camera sees. The audience fills in the rest with their imagination. A new comedy from the creator of Superstore, a comedy series called St. Dennis Medical, is doing a lot of production setup coming up on your right-hand side. The show's going to star David Allen Greer. Across the way on the right is what we call Brownstone Street. Movies like Gone Girl and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
I thought I was recording.
We had a lot of fun making those films here on the lot. I wonder what it'd be like to go back to those days. If only we had a time machine.
Everybody, you think we can get this tram up to 88 miles per hour?
That was, of course, the star of Back to the Future, Leah Thompson, and its writer-producer Bob Gale introducing us all to Courthouse Square. This was Hill Valley in the Back to the Future films. If you round the corner, you'll see we have a time machine as well as the courthouse. That was the clock tower in Back to the Future. It was featured in all 3 films in the trilogy. So this area is certainly best known for Back to the Future. Lots of other movies have filmed here over the years. We'll see a few examples on our screens. Psycho 2 filmed here. This used to be called Mockingbird Square because To Kill a Mockingbird for a long time was the best known movie to ever film in the square. We had a big riot here for Bruce Almighty.
Look, you see the car, Delila?
And again, this was the futuristic world of 2015 and Back to the Future Part 2, when we'll all have flying cars. Can't wait till 2015. It's going to be so dope with our flying cars. This was also the town of Kingston Falls in the movie Gremlins, and the very first episode of the original Twilight Zone series filmed here. The episode was called Where Is Everybody? It's about a man who has his memory erased, and he wanders into an abandoned town square, and he says, where is everybody? And would you believe there's a plot twist at the end of the episode? Now, some of our Courthouse Square sets here are very old. They go back to the 1940s. But this next area we're going to check out in the Metro sets is a lot newer. This is called New York Street. These sets were built in 2008. Before that, this area was home to a studio tour classic, the star of the 2005 film version of King Kong, Jack Black. He's going to tell us about it.
And self-action. Did you know the Metro sets were once the home to Hollywood's biggest star? Right here is where the original studio tour King Kong attraction resided from 1986 until 2008. He stood 30 feet tall and weighed in at 13,000 pounds. Over the years, millions of guests got to meet King Kong face to face as he shook the tram. So close you could feel his hot banana breath. Is that it? That's my last line, and then the tram moves on to the next thing?
Yes, that's exactly how it works. Thank you, Jack Black. We appreciate you. So, this is now, as of 2008, New York Street, where a lot of big movies have filmed, like Hobbs and Shaw, Disney's Captain America, The First Avenger, and Paramount's Transformers. TV shows have filmed here as well, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and American Ninja Warrior. But we're going to leave our beautiful Metro sets behind now. Up next, we're going to head up a little hill. And at the top of the hill, you're going to want to get your cameras ready for some more studio tour history. At the top of the hill are the runaway train and the collapsing bridge. The collapsing bridge was a mechanical effect that the trams used to cross. The hydraulics weren't able to split and the bridge would seem to collapse. The runaway train was originally located in our western sets. It used to hurtle toward the tram and then come to a screeching halt. Both are retired effects made for the studio tour 50 years ago. As we round the corner, you'll get a great close-up look at those two retired attractions on your left-hand side. They still look fabulous. And then ahead is a current attraction on the studio tour called King Kong 360 3D. Please stay seated as we approach Skull Island. Please hold on tight to your personal belongings. The director of the 2005 film version of King Kong, Peter Jackson, is going to set things up for us.
Universal tram is winding its way
pitchforks and their torches, and they try to hunt down the monster that's been scaring them all through the film. Hold on to your personal belongings. So we're going to see a set in here that looks like a subway station. It's being used by this production. I believe it's a film. They'll be back in tomorrow to do some more filming. That's why I said this. We're ready. This is what you would call a hot set. Using the sun on the left, it says so. Hot set basically means delta. So big in the 70s. So Earthquake came out actually December of 1974 with a big hit, as I said. But then less than a year later, in June of 1975, an even bigger hit movie came out from Universal Studios. It was in fact the first summer blockbuster. I'm talking about Jaws. Jaws was the first big hit of director Steven Spielberg's career. And our next stop on the tour is the town from Jaws. So while we're visiting Amity, if we're lucky, we might see a real live shark. And if we're really lucky, we might see a shark eat somebody. Fingers crossed. They stay seated though. Oh yeah, there's a shark out there right now.
Yeah. No, I ain't never gonna start doing that.
There's a person in the water. There's a diver. The shark is eating the diver. That's fantastic. I'm gonna get to see that. Now we're totally safe from the shark because we're gonna get behind these gasoline tanks. of a mechanical shark in that water since 1976, less than a year after Jaws came out. We added the Jaws attraction to the studio tour. Before that, this area was called Singapore Lake. That's what this body of water used to be known as. As Singapore Lake, it was featured in the film The Defiant Ones with Sidney Poitier. This was also the town of Cabot Cove, Maine, on the classic TV show Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury. We do like to say on the back line that the whole world is just around the corner. A perfect example is happening right now. We're going to go from the east coast of Amity Island to Old Mexico. These sets have been seen in films like the fourth Indiana Jones movie, Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti. Lady Gaga filmed a music video for her song June this year. But today we're going to stop and enjoy a demonstration of the weather effects. You know better to use that presentation film hosted by
Oh, right here. The water about to come out.
When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a spectacle. To demonstrate how weather effects are created, we debuted our first major attraction here on the studio tour way back in 1968.
Demonstration has begun. We've got a thunderstorm going on. Now, it seems more realistic on a day like today with actual clouds in the sky. But one big giveaway that this is not real rain is that it's coming out of sprinklers and not clouds. The sprinklers shoot the rain up a little, so it's falling more slowly than real rain would fall. Real rain actually moves too fast. It's visible on camera. Oh, sorry. Pay attention. Here comes that flash flood. Mexico. These sets were featured in the HBO series Westworld and Star Trek Picard for Paramount Plus. From Old Mexico, we're going to head into the Old West. Our western town is called Six Points. It can be seen in classic westerns like My Little Chickadee with Mae West, and Destry Rides Again with Marlene and Dietrich, and more recent films as well, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Call of the Wild with Harrison Ford. In 6 Points, as is the case all over the backdrop really, we have a combination of facades and practical sets. I mentioned earlier, a facade is a kind of set where we just build the front and the sides of the structure, just what the camera sees and the audience feels in the rest with their imagination. If a set also has a full interior for filming inside and out, then it's a practical set, like the saloon on our screens. This is here in our western town. That's what it looks like on the inside. So with facades, interior scenes have to be filmed at a separate time in the soundstage. With practical sets, you can get it all done in one go, so it saves time. Also, when you're looking at these sets, keep in mind what looks like brick is really fiberglass sheeting. Anything that looks like rock or stone, that's really plaster. We also use a lot of chicken wire and wood in the framing of our sets. And we call it 6 Points actually in honor of our original Western sets from the silent film era. Those sets had 6 streets radiating out from a central hub, kind of like the spokes of a wagon wheel. And back then you really could make 6 different movies at once because they were silent films, so there was no issue with sound interference. Now, as we leave 6 Points, coming up on your left, you'll get one more look at the Hollywood Ocean, where again we debuted the Party with the Red Sea attraction in 1973 on the studio tour. The mid-70s were a really big time at the studio tour in terms of premiering new attractions. We created a lot of new attractions in the 70s, like the Runaway Train, the Collapsing Bridge, and it really culminated with the release of the Jaws attraction in 1976. And actually, the director of the movie Jaws, Steven Spielberg, had a big hand in bringing the attraction to the studio tour.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of the ride. It was a great honor to be invited into this creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building shark could come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the trap. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
Thank you, Steven. All right, up next on your right-hand side is the Chicken Ranch. Here's a few productions of the film there.
Beethoven.
Next, we're going to drive down what was Wisteria Lane on Desperate Housewives. This is officially called Colonial Street, so it's a fake suburban street. It's a very popular filming location because it looks like any town USA. I'll point out a couple houses in particular as we drive along. On the left-hand side, the light purple house with the tower was the home of the Munsters in the 1960s. That was 1313 Mockingbird Lane. And the yellow house next to that, coming up on the left, is featured on Never Have I Ever. That's where Davy and her family live. The previous owner of the yellow house was Susan on Desperate Housewives, played by Terry Hatcher. Movies have filmed up here as well, like The Burbs with Tom Hanks. Casper with Christina Ricci, and a music video from the Nellyville album with Nelly and Kelly Rowland. Also, the music video for the song All Star by Smash Mouth filmed up here, if anybody remembers that song. I don't, I'm too young for the reference. Colonial Street's also very curvy. That's on purpose. That's within the lens of the camera. You just see the road curve out of sight, implying that it continues on, when really it doesn't. See, we're going to loop around and just leave the way we came in. There's a bare patch of grass coming up on the right with a fence behind it. This area used to be occupied by a set that looked like a colonial-style mansion. It was actually burnt down for an episode of Desperate Housewives. That's how we got the name Colonial Street. The gray house coming up next on your right is kind of a set we call a shell. That means it's got a full exterior, but nothing on the inside. And this one is a shell because there's a tree growing up along the back side of the house. It's so close to the house that the roots of the tree are inside where a floor would go, so they have to kind of build around the tree. Now, there's no filming today on Colonial Street, so it's actually missing some things we would expect to see on a real suburban street. Like some of these houses do not have mailboxes. There are no lampposts in the sidewalks, and there are no cars in the driveways. That would all be considered set decoration that each individual production brings to the street to fit their particular needs, like what's the genre, what time period are we in, that kind of thing. We just had a commercial filming on Colonial Street a few days ago. People ask us, well, what do you do on the studio tour when they're filming on Colonial Street? Then we don't drive down Colonial Street is the answer. We're not allowed to plow into an area of active filming. It's too disruptive, and productions have to take precedence. All right, we're going to leave Colonial Street now. Coming up next on your left, you're going to see replicas of the Lion Estates signs from Back to the Future. Lion Estates is the neighborhood Marty McFly lived in the film. These replicas were made by a Back to the Future fan club and then gifted to the studio back in 2015 for the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future. The original props went to the big prop warehouse in the sky, if you know what I mean. Props are not made to last, they're made to be filmed. They're not made of things like concrete and stone, they're made of things like fiberglass and styrofoam. Nowadays, we're a little bit better about preserving props that are unique to a particular film, but in the 80s, not so much. Back to the Future, the original film, was executive produced by Steven Spielberg. He and Universal run pretty deep. He actually started out his association with Universal as a teenager when he took a studio tour.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Grade Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom. And when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left. And then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot.
Set. And this is a real plane, in case you're wondering. It was a retired commercial 747. The plane is only seen on screen for like less than a minute. And Steven Spielberg still wanted the real deal. It cost $60,000 to get this retired plane for the movie. And then it was chopped into pieces and then shipped to sheer cost of the plane. Yeah, but Steven wanted to give audiences a lot of bang for their buck. On the left, these wrecked houses were also featured in a commercial for farmers' homeowners insurance for, I think, obvious reasons. And every now and then, real emergency personnel come up here and run disaster drills because it's such a believable disaster area. From one of the largest sets in movie history to a set that's been a highlight of the tour since 1964. To the right, coming up is the Psycho house from the movie Psycho.
Yes.
This is where Norman Bates' mother
Yes, this is what I want to
and
see.
She still lives
We're gonna see here.
She's up on the second floor in her rocking chair. If you spot her, give her a wave. She's a sweetheart. She loves her public. As we start to head down the hill, you're going to see our official scale replica of LA's most iconic landmark, the Hollywood sign. That'll be coming up in a moment. You'll get a chance to step onto the lot and take a photo with the Hollywood sign in the background. Back in the early days of the studio tour, guests would visit a place called Prop Plaza. They'd get off the tram and they'd take photos with props and picture cars, vehicles from some of their favorite movies and TV shows. So we brought that experience back for our 60th anniversary. So this is going to be a limited stop. When you're ready to resume your tour, you'll just follow the signs. You'll get on a new tram with a new tour guide and continue on. But remember to take all your personal belongings, including your 3D glasses. You will need them when you resume the tour. And also be sure to look out for the QR codes at the Jaws and King Kong photo opportunities. If you scan the QR code, it'll put you in a fun digital AR cinematic environment themed to those two films. Your driver again has been Michael. Your tour guide has been me, CJ. It's been a pleasure having you all aboard. As you exit the tram, walk towards the front of the tram and have a great time, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
You're gone forever.
Come on. Bates Motel. Is that the new sign? Yeah. Oh, look, look. It's one of my favorite movies. Psycho.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we got the bloody water. Your mom is creepy.
She's just not herself today.
She's not herself?
She's up on her rocker.
Did you feed her?
I would, but she's already stuffed.
This is one of the good movies, Psycho. over here. I want to get the Hollywood sign. Huh?
And bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? You're about to find out. Welcome to the world of no.
Of the tour where we once had an attraction called the Doomed Glacier Expedition, better known as the Ice Tunnel, featured in an episode of the $6 Million Man starring Lee Majors with Andre the Giant as Bigfoot. The tram would climb to an imaginary elevation of 12,000 feet. The only way back to the theme park was through the ice tunnel, where the slightest sound could trigger an avalanche, and it always did, causing the walls to spin and the guests to tilt with a Hollywood special effect. And here's what's here now. What's going on?
Look, this might be more serious than I thought.
What?
What just happened? This is a secure line. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago,
okay, he wants us to hang out in here from a bad guy named Shaw. Apparently there's a witness on board the train he's after. You don't need to put on your 3D glasses yet, but have them ready. Let's just be prepared, remain seated, and we'll await further instruction.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you. But to keep you safe, we need your help. You don't want this thing to be tracked to this one. Pull the cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash, one ringtone.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay.
We got an invite to the party. I still don't need to put on 3D glasses. For now, because to join the party
Everybody out! This is the FBI! Turn that music off!
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight.
First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, my whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
There.
It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
We're gonna hide out incognito in this parking garage.
This is our turn. After them! Okay, guys, it's showtime! Come to the left! This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, Letty, hook him up! Hit it! I got the movement! Now we're moving.
You're getting away! Find the cars!
Way to go, Letty!
Don't run another missile shot!
Not gonna happen! Don't worry, I got this!
Why don't you head for the bridge? Under construction!
Hit the nitrous!
We're not gonna make it!
Ride or die!
You're outnumbered severely here. We'll be all right. You roll with us, Dad. Take them inside. Good luck, otherwise. Goodbye.
Yes.
Thank you. These humans are very brave and kind. Goodbye, my friends. Hello. I am Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots. Bumblebee's my best friend. Do you know Hello Kitty too? You definitely look like her friends. She's the best, you know. Sometimes Scooby-Doo, he plays tricks on Hello Kitty.
We come back. We had to take pictures. Excuse me. How do you get in this line? What is this?
It's just a little mini game, a little play area. So
Oh.
the whole point of it is to turn off the flashing clocks so you don't wake up drunk.
Oh. Power band. I should have got one of those.
Let's go get it.
We're getting this over with.
Please wait for mom there.
Hey, we're going this high up? It's going to be a huge drop.
That's the beginning. We just keep going up. What? There might be a huge drop. Just keep going up to a stop myself.
You be thinking they're recording, it's not. Look, no, no, no. This is a long, long, long getting we get this over with. Look, Delilah.
Anytime. Now, tuck your elbows in. Oh, and don't forget to retrieve your stowed belongings, lest you want them.
Get the gate!
Woo! Close gates! Mac, keep a lookout. Alright! Stage, come help me!
Bring it in! So good to see you alive. Where have you been?
These times I've been.
You're dirty. Let's come back.
I've been to dry lands.
Dry land is a myth.
No, it's not a myth. I've been there. It's our salvation. We can all start new lives on dry land. You don't have to worry. The deacon and the smokers are after me.
Smokers in the next one! Barrels
about the white people.
Come side! Hey! Where do you think you're going? Signal the deacon!
Is that our guy?
Hold your position!
Hi, I'm Tiger Woods. Who got my golf ball? Where is it? The cousin. They're hiding my golf ball. No, wait. You might actually need these people. Here, like this. Brothers and sisters.
Hey! Deacon!
Yeah, you hear that? We are not your brothers and sisters. Am I right? Yeah! Somebody shut him up. We'll never shut that deacon.
Now where was I? Desolate children, you poor souls, floating around on this pile of sheet metal. The provider has spoken, and he told me personally that someone here knows the way to dry land. That's right, my flock, I said dry land. And we're gonna pave it and drive it, tax it and tithe it, sweet show above. We're gonna use it, cruise it, drill it and fill it, and mill it, king almighty, it goes down my cheek. All right, boys, signal my seaplane. Boys. Well, what do you know? Looks like all my guys are dead. So is your boyfriend. Now you see that ladder? Start climbing! Faster! But I have a new vision. Up pilgrimage for two to dry land. Just think of it, Helen. Sweet smell of dry land. Now do yourself a favor. Show me the way! Okay. It's taken.
That's right, Helen. Go pack your bags. We have a plane to catch.
Here come that plane.
no matter. I got you, girl. I killed all your friends. Who's gonna stop me now? You? I don't think so. You don't even have a leg to stand on.
No!
Yes, I. Think of the water world. Celebrate the birth of a new nation. Draw a line. Here's my destiny.
I take it!
Hey, what? No! I'll get you! I'll get you! Marina!
Get the gate!
It's something like what I had earlier.
All you can eat, all you can eat. All right, when you're ready, take this plate over.
Excuse me, excuse me.
The steam tray, sir.
I grew up with the Simpsons. Oh, 14, that's the same thing what I had. Here go the prices.
Yeah, Mom. You and Abe got a lot in common. You both got swindled by that telemarketing shit.
Always had it, Swindle. What you